Yo, what's good? What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Look, first of all, I gotta tell you guys right now, my internet connection is like really bad because we're still in an excessive heat warning. So it's like so totally interfering with connection. So I do apologize if at times that I kind of freeze up or whatever. Apologize for that. Hopefully the stream maintains through and it doesn't crash. What's up? So we got Oscar, what's going on, man? How's it going? Appreciate you for stopping by. And we got Apple Watch in the building. What's going on? Okay, so I am actually going to be spotlighting a YouTuber's channel, and I'm going to start doing this. What's the point of having a YouTube channel and not help somebody else come up? You know what I mean? So I guess I'm going to start using my platform to kind of do that alongside making tech videos, which later on after this live stream, maybe about like 20 minutes after, is going to be the premiere for my updated review on the Pixel Buds 2. So you guys might want to check out that video after this live stream is over. What's up? What's going on? You wish you was in Hawaii. I wish I was in Hawaii too. I really wish that I was there, but it's been a weird week and everything like that. Father's Day weekend. I got to see my dad prior to Father's Day. I made it back home in time to be with my kids for Father's Day, but I got to see my dad. Spend a little time in Oklahoma, and which is the place that I'm moving to soon. I'll be moving to Oklahoma. I'll be living out there. Small, quiet town. Raise my kids, without all the city ruckus and everything like that. It's been crazy. Little side story here. So what actually happened, and thankfully I was out of town, but apparently there was a crime spree. I did go to OKC. I have a vlog video on this channel, and it's also on my vlog channel. But I went to Bricktown. I walked the river walk there, and then I went to the OKC Memorial, and I made that into a vlog. So. But while I was out of town, a crime spree happened in my city. You guys probably can search it up on Google or any search engine for the news or whatnot. But apparently, some kid went around, and I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube, but it was bad. Just look up the article and you'll find out what I'm talking about. Luckily, I wasn't here for that, so thankfully for that. Don't mind me. I'm just kind of killing time, letting more people get notified that I'm live. They can come in because I really want people to check out this guy's YouTube channel. It's really, really, really good. He is less than 1,000 subscribers in, and I kind of like his style. His style is kind of raw. It's like you can tell like he's got his foot in the door with YouTube videos. I mean, he's really trying to do all these transition shots and stuff like that, and he's working with what he has, which I tell everybody all the time. You want to do YouTube, you can work with what you have. You don't have to be like, I'm going to start a YouTube channel and so I'm going to go to Best Buy and find me a $300 microphone, find me a $799 camera, for certain shots, and then buy like one of those vlogging cameras for $450. Like, you don't have to do all that to have a successful YouTube channel. Like, everybody grows on YouTube in a very different way. I've always, made it transparent with everybody, like how the growth was slow for me. And it was because, I didn't go with what everybody else went with. I didn't put a plant on my desk. I didn't buy, a motorized desk to go up and down. I didn't put neon lights in the background. Like, I stayed in my lane, Now, I'm not saying that I did that all the time 100%. There were times where I wanted to experiment to see what other people were doing and how well that worked out. And I would try certain things, but it never really stuck as like my forte to do things. So therefore, my growth took years and years and years to get to where I'm at. You know what I mean? And along the way, I kind of wish there was somebody that was like, let me spotlight this person's channel because, his stuff is pretty good. Because there were people who would find my channel and would literally leave me comments telling me that my stuff was good. Yeah, it's not the best. I'm not shooting with the best quality products to make the content almost seem like it's theatrical that could be, shown in a movie theater. But so far, it's done, it's done well. It's brought me to where I'm at today on YouTube. And so I've done this before. I've spotlighted people's channels. I spotlighted Sneed's channel. I spotlighted Altered Tech's channel. Shout out to Altered Tech, and you're seeing him doing his thing on his YouTube channel. If you guys haven't been paying attention to Altered Tech, get back to paying attention to him. He is releasing videos on OnePlus and all that good stuff. So you guys don't want to miss that. Head back over to Altered Tech, check him out. He's got some really good videos discussing cameras, and that's really his forte, is like using a smartphone and its cameras to create shots. And he's also got a website too. So not giving too much away, because I want you guys to to flow the traffic to Altered Tech at some point. Just check him out. Remember to check him out. Okay, so without going too far into the live stream, making it unbearable, so I'll probably put like a timestamp in the description for everyone watching the replay so they can find it. So the channel I'm talking about, undiscovered, nobody in the community, okay? Because everybody in the community is getting help from people in the community. I'm looking on outsiders that are not really within some sort of tech community here on YouTube. But the name of the channel is called Brohemian Lifestyle, okay? So kind of like, and I like the name of that. It's like a callback, to Bohemian Rhapsody, which, phenomenal song. But, he got his own spin on it. But Brohemian Lifestyle is the name of the channel. And first of all, it's refreshing because there's not the word tech in it. Okay, I know I'm stepping on toes here, and someone's probably going to pretty much ridicule me for this, but I kind of get tired of hearing the name tech in someone's YouTube, their name for the channel, right? I mean, I'm not stabbing anybody for this. I'm just saying, because there's a lot of people that have the name tech in their name. What's up, Ciova? There's a lot of them. So how do you distinguish your channel from somebody else? How do you make it memorable for other people to say, yeah, there's a YouTuber I was watching and he had a good content, and you get really, really, really confused, and you might even give the wrong channel name. So, when somebody decides to give a name to their channel completely different without the name tech inside of it, yet they are, reviewing tech, games and stuff like that, it's really refreshing to see that. So, big shouts out to him for, the username that he chose to go with for his channel name. So really nice touch, And of course, people know, Bohemian Rhapsody, let's see, hates the name tech in the channel. I feel so lonely now. No. See, this is why I said I was gonna step on toes saying this, but it's not in that form. It's just too many people that have tech. And I understand why, because they want people to understand their channel is about tech. But it is nice to kind of see somebody that doesn't, want to go that route, is all I'm saying. Give recognition for that. Technoid, your channel is unique in so many ways that the name doesn't really even matter, because the stuff that you do, the things that you do on your channel is amazing. It is amazing, and that's why I support your channel and stand behind you in what you do, because there's not anybody that I know of that will go the extra length to create a special intro for their show. And the cool thing is, you take requests. So you've probably got a long list of intros that you're gonna do eventually over time, and just forewarn other people, just because you suggest something to Techno doesn't mean that in every episode is going to be a special intro. That's why it's called a special intro, because he does these once in a while, once in a blue moon, and it's special. But going to the channel itself, that I feel that people should kind of check out Brohemian Lifestyle. I mean, like I said, it's refreshing for one, using a name that's memorable, that people can remember when they want to talk about his channel. I'm not going to play any of his videos, just because of it's his videos and stuff like that. So but nonetheless, so this is his channel, right? Really cool person. I found his video because I was looking at some Google Fi videos, and his pretty much was up there. I mean, he's getting a good amount of views on it. So the current the view that he's got on it right now is 9.8 views, so that's actually quite nice. And I'm seeing that a lot of his videos that really kind of go with tech are getting the most views. Some of the other stuff, they're kind of lagging behind. But in time and discovery, when people discover his channel and they see the type of content he's creating, will yield for those videos to start gaining traction once more people find them. And what's funny about it is that his channel itself almost, it kind of reminds me of mine to a slight degree, because he will talk tech. He will play games on his channel, and he'll kind of step out of bounds. And so it's not always just strictly the tech. And I guess that's kind of refreshing, because, sometimes you want to get, the creator's perspective on something else that's like really kind of outside of tech. So, but he doesn't strain too far away from it like I have. So that's a good thing. Like, he keeps himself kind of centered, a little off balance every now and then when it's warranted, but never overbearing. But most of his stuff is pretty much like tech. Watching a couple of his videos, like I watched his video about the Galaxy Note 20. I watched his what's the other video? The video of the iPhone 12 Pro Max unboxing. And I don't feel regurgitation. To be straight out with everybody, I don't feel regurgitation at all, because it really feels like that. It's really refreshing to have kind of like a different perspective. I think that's like one of the things that's very, very, very important here on YouTube, is having a different perspective when it comes to tech reviews. Because if we're all saying the same thing, it kind of like bores people. And right now, YouTube is on the tech side of YouTube is on life support. It needs something different. This is the reason why, Sneed Mobile Tech very successful. This is the reason why, in my eyes, Technoid is very successful and growing. They're doing things differently, right? You got Sneed that focuses on the 5G network, on carrier news and stuff like that, the growth of Dish Network, Starlink, like anything that has to do with, the telecom industry. Sneed is covering that, and that's refreshing, because it gives insight to people that absolutely have no idea what is going on within that spectrum. So when you think about it, it's refreshing, right? And like I said, I gave reasons why Technoid Channel is pretty amazing, just because the things that he does things far differently than a lot of people. I mean, yeah, some people will say, oh well, his is another tech show, a tech talk show, and whatnot. But he does things differently. But the best part about it is that he keeps his opinions true. You know what I mean? There are some people who will kind of bend. He doesn't. So that's why when it comes to tech news, I watch his channel. But this guy, he formulates his opinion and delivers it in a well manner. Outside of it, not really regurgitating the same things, unless it's something that's like a crucial thing about the product, like something that you can't leave out of your video because it's important that it's in there to talk about, and everyone else has talked about it. Of course, those things are prevalent in the tech space, but then he does give a little different side to it. Also, I love the fact that he genuinely puts himself out there. So it's not so much of just like, well, this is what the website says about specs, but this is more of just like, this is how I feel about it, and he's not afraid to give you the good and the bad. And that's always a good thing. His videos are not too long. There's a lot of them that's like under 2 minutes. So to me, that's kind of a good strategy, because getting people to get to know you don't want to make like a super long video that has people, because I see this all the time in my analytics. People watch maybe at max 5 minutes of a video that I've put out. Live stream, same thing. Replay about 5 minutes. So they're not watching the full live stream if it happens to be an hour, which is why I kind of reduced the time down to like 30 minutes of a live stream. And so his strategy here is kind of smart. He's keeping his videos about, under 2 minutes, for a lot of his earlier videos. As he's creating more content and going further and out, you can see that he's kind of extending the time, going past 3 minutes, but still keeping it relatively at a low time. Therefore, he can get the view traction that he needs. One of the things that it is about growing to getting 1,000 subscribers and getting 4,000 hours of watch time, you got to have that time view. And I've noticed maybe he's not comfortable just yet doing live streams, but that's a little tip for anyone out there. If you want to get to 4,000 hours by the end of the year, or by a full year time on YouTube, so you have that notch to basically put you in YouTube partnership. Live streaming is going to get you that. So you want to do some live streams every now and then and interact with your fan base and just have a good old time talking, something that I enjoy and I love doing. But anyhow, so we see his strategy here just by looking at his channel, what he's doing. And yes, I'm actually analyzing his channel just by looking at it. We even see the Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra review. That one's got a good amount of views, 3.1 thousand views. It was done 4 months ago, and the video is 6 minutes long. Now, that some people would actually make like a 10-minute video because, when you are a YouTube partner, you want to put in those ad points, that way, you get more revenue on your video. Yes, people do that. Can't knock him for doing it, right? If this is how you make a living, this is how you make a living. But it's a smart tactic for him. He still keeps it, at about 6 minutes, not really going too high. And I've seen that video, and I can tell you guys, like, he hits a lot of good key points when talking about the Note 20 Ultra, and even comparing it to the S21, the S21 Plus, the S21 Ultra. Like, he does make references to those devices in there, and all that information is just crunched into a 6-minute time. So you really kind of just see, like, he's got some sort of strategy here going on. One of the coolest things I say, and like I told you guys, he kind of steps out of bounds every now and then. It is actually pretty cool. But, and I watched the video. I got to finish watching it because there's a lot of cool stuff in it. But however, he does have a video where he does show his awesome Blu-ray collection. And of course, for 2021. So this is, like the timeline point. And it's a 22-minute video because there's a lot of Blu-ray movies that he has that he, wants to show. And in each one that he shows of his collection that he has, he does give a very small synopsis, which is good. He doesn't fully ramble on like 8 minutes of one movie. So he's got a good collection there. And it may be interesting to somebody who's also a person that collects Blu-rays. So after that, I would say definitely if you guys are looking for someone new and refreshing to watch, I would say I recommend that you guys check out his channel, Brohemian Lifestyle. See, I was gonna say Bohemian Rhapsody. I was gonna say the name of the song, but it's not. Brohemian Lifestyle. Like, you just can't knock it. You know what I mean? My channel name, Aloha Android, is not even away from the spectrum. It kind of falls into the same thing with tech, because people do kind of identify themselves with operating systems. People know that I prefer Android over iOS. I've used it, but I prefer Android over iOS. And there are some people that prefer iOS. Like, you have everything Apple Pro. You know what I'm saying? So I am even in the boat with the tech name. And so that's what I'm saying. Like, it's a bit refreshing to have a different name. All in all, if he ever watches this live stream and realizes that he's been spotlighted or whatever, hopefully some of you guys will go check out his channel. Hopefully some of you guys will subscribe to him and give him the views, something new, something from a different side. And obviously, one thing that I, failed to mention here is that he is at the point right now where he is absolutely, he's absolutely stepping up his content. So if you watch his earliest videos and move into the most current videos, you'll notice that he is getting into that point. His video content quality is getting better and better with each one. He's finding his rhythm as to how he wants to shoot his videos, and how obviously he's messing around with the video editor. He's doing those things that matter when it comes to creating content. Don't mind me if I'm always looking off camera. I'm setting up the premiere for the Pixel Buds 2 that's going to premiere after this live stream's over. But at this time right now, I'll leave it like this so people can see, his channel. And yeah, I'm definitely going to be spotlighting those channels. I think I'll do one on Apple Watts. Apple Watts, the homie. So I'll do one on his channel. I've done one on Altered Tech and Sneed, and since I'm rebringing back this type of content, but doing it live, and probably hit up Carlos S. Tech's channel too, just kind of spotlight his channel. And that's just what I kind of want to do now. I kind of want to I want to help other YouTubers. So my multitasking skills right now is pretty crappy. uh, hang on. That's not even what I wanted to. But how's your guys' week been? And is anybody else experiencing that dreaded excessive heat? Anybody? Because I tell you, this excessive heat, it is bad. It is bad. Pretty hot. I mean, it's cooling down for a little bit here, but it's gonna pick back up by this Friday. And to all the dads out there, like, have you guys have a good Father's Day? Okay, I think that's good. She's trying to get this set up so that way we're good to go. It's been 107 here where you're at. Crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Does that like start off in the morning? Because I know here it'll be like 100 degrees at 8 o'clock in the morning. And I'll schedule it for today at, let's do 12:15 p.m. and set it as a premiere. There, saved. So now the premiere for the Pixel Buds 2 review or updated review will go after this. I'm gonna be on for another 11 minutes and then call it a day for the live stream. But anyways, yeah, it's been crazy, and trying to deal with the heat. So I don't go out very much during the day. By the evening time, I do, and that's where, yeah. While at noon, it's heat up over here. Yeah, it gets pretty hot over here. I think. Hold on, let me see what the weather is right now. Oh, we're at 104 right now. So the highs today is supposed to be 108. So I guess we're like in a cooling point right now. Wednesday's weather 100, the highs, 83 the lows. Thursday will go to 103, 81. Friday 106, 80. Saturday 109, 82. Sunday we heat back up to like 112 to 87. And it looks like it's just gonna stay like in the between 109, 110 for the rest of the month. That's pretty insane. But I mean, luckily I was outside of town. Missed that hotel life. Yeah. And you know what? I think the thing about the last live stream that I did, where I was like overly excited, thinking that it was a Pixel 5a, and it didn't come to my mind that the item that's being sent out to Team Pixel people could be the Pixel Buds A. I don't know. I'm still fingers crossed it's a Pixel 5a, because I mean, to me, like, why would they reach out to Team Pixel guys and confirm their addresses and whatnot? Maybe it's a Pixel 5a with the Pixel Buds A. That'd be so cool for Team Pixel guys to get those things so they can review it for everybody. That's something that yeah, I'm looking forward to, hopefully. Yeah. By the way, Porky, if you're just joining in right now, just above me, check out that channel, Brohemian Lifestyle. Check him out. It's a tech YouTuber. Good stuff. if you watch the replay earlier, you can hear all the stuff I had to say about it, and analyzing the person's channel. But I think it's worth checking out at least. And if you guys like his content, then you guys can subscribe to him. You don't have to sell him anything. I'm not gonna like do none of the special requests. Like, make sure you guys hashtag Aloha Android in the comments or nothing like that. Like, no, I'm not gonna do that. You know, I just want to help people. That's a new goal of mine with this channel. Besides putting out tech videos and then having, you know, like a live stream talking about tech, I also want to, like, you know, show some new channels for everybody to kind of like find and check out. And sometimes, you know, it's really hard when you have the algorithm that works against you, and people will come up and be like, the algorithm does not work against you. Like, yes, it does. Because if you don't play ball a certain way, it's not going to share your stuff. But if you play ball so you can have the algorithm on your side, well, then you're regurgitating the same thing that other established content creators are doing, and that doesn't set you apart from it. It's really hard on YouTube to set yourself apart and gain traction. You know, you could do the thing that I tell most people to do regardless of how they feel, which is just hoard the crap out of your live stream, share it everywhere, share your videos everywhere, go to Reddit, post it there. Like, yes, people are going to critique your stuff. People are going to say some very mean things. But if you're going to be a content creator, you're already putting yourself out there. So your vulnerability of being afraid to be told that you're ugly, told that you're bucktooth, or that your eyes look like Igor's, or that your head looks like a melon, or whatever people are going to say, because people, they love to try to be funny on social platforms. You have to have thick skin to go beyond that. And so I always recommend to people that if you're going to do YouTube, you're going to do it, share it on social platforms. Yeah, so anyways, so we're hitting the half-hour mark. I'm gonna keep these short and sweet. Thank you for everyone that popped in for a minute and kind of checked it out. Hopefully you guys went and started checking out Brohemian Lifestyles YouTube channel. Shouts out to him, good content. I'm subscribed with multiple of my channels that I have, so I don't miss any of his video uploads. And hopefully we'll start seeing him do, like, you know, live streams and stuff like that. I think that would be kind of cool to see. But yeah, major shout out to him. And yeah, I'll have another one of these spotlights later on this week. I'll decide who I'm going to do the channel spotlight on. Could be Apple Watts. Get him some exposure, but I mean, he really doesn't need that help because he's, you know, he's got the community behind him, which is why, like, I'm looking for a lot of YouTube channels undiscovered outside of the community to kind of, you know, get them some traction. But anyways, you guys have a blessed day. Porky, you have a blessed day too as well. Appreciate you guys for being here. Oscar, Apple Watts, Technoid, Bobby Warren. Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate you guys. And yeah, we will call it pretty much the day. So, and here in about 20 minutes or so, the premiere for the Pixel Buds 2 is going to go up. So I'll see you guys in the chat there. Till next time. Aloha.